But of course, tonight it was the final presidential debate. We taped this show right before the debate began. Reg, will you be watching after this?
The debate?
The debate.
The debate? Yeah, I will, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I mean, what are the odds, do we think, that Trump cancels or just bails after 5 minutes?
I don't know. They got a lot of cameras there, and that dude loves attention, right? Like, I could make a scene at a buffet, but if they got orange chicken and pizza, what am I going to do, leave?
Exactly.
You know?
100%. It's also the only place that's acceptable.
Those two foods in the same place?
Only place it's acceptable.
That's it. If those were both on the menu at another restaurant, you'd leave immediately. You'd take your family. You'd call your friends.
Well, you'd be judged by everyone around you. They'd be like, "You're having what?" Yeah, I'm having pizza, some fries, this noodle dish, some egg rolls, orange chicken, and then a little bit of sashimi.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to squeeze onto that plate? Just like a lot of Jell-O.
Yeah, and that's it. That's my plate.
That's it.
I don't want to walk back from a buffet unless I have to walk so slowly. My walk to the buffet and away from the buffet could not be more different. I stride to the buffet like this. I'm gonna get in there now. And I walk back like this. Where were the ribs? You got ribs? I'm sure they covered all this on Colbert already. We're going to go live on Colbert. We're going to open with a lot of buffet stuff. Tonight's debate was held on the campus of Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. There were 6 topics announced for tonight's debate: fighting COVID, American families, race in America, climate change, national security, and leadership. Or, as Trump calls that, hoax, who cares, fake news, hoax, national security, and lock up Joe Biden. For tonight's debate, new rules were issued for audience members. Without exception, any audience member without a mask would be thrown out.
Yes.
When she heard that, Melania immediately ripped her mask off. This is Nashville, so of course they put it in a different way. They said anybody not wearing a mask will be tossed out on their badonkadonk. Yeah, OK, I can't say the word tossed, clearly. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. The badonkadonk joke is fine if only there was a host who could say the word tossed. As you may recall, Trump's family members took off their masks after arriving at the first debate, but in their defense, they had a good reason. They were trying to give Joe Biden COVID. Meanwhile, earlier today, President Trump was trying to get out ahead of the debate by releasing the footage from his upcoming 60 Minutes interview with Leslie Stahl. He said he wanted people to see how unfairly he was treated, writing, "Watch her constant interruptions and anger. Compare my full, flowing and magnificently brilliant answers to their cues." Full, flowing and magnificently brilliant. Sounds like he's describing a horse's mane. It's amazing, somehow, that it was easier for Trump to release unauthorized footage from a major television network than it was for him to release his own taxes. That got him. That got him. Apparently, Leslie Stahl made it clear to Trump that she planned to ask him some difficult questions during the interview, and Trump wasn't having any of it.
Excuse me, Leslie, you started with me. Your first statement was, "Are you ready for tough questions?" It's no way to talk. No way to talk.
Maybe she should have started by explaining to him what an interview is. It's a series of tough questions. He's the sitting president of the United States, less than 2 weeks away from an election in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. What did he think she was going to ask? Like, tell me, what's your favourite season of The Simpsons? But Leslie is partly to blame for this one. You can't start a question to Donald Trump with "Are you ready for?" and not end with "some football." At another point in the interview, Trump turned and started talking to Mike Pence, who was also there in the room with them, and he asked Pence to back him up about his unfair treatment.
Hi, Mike. Are you having a good time, Mike? Watching? You know Mike, right? Our great vice president.
I do.
Do you think she'd ask questions like this of?
Wow, you
I don't
pulled it
think
off.
so. You think she'd ask questions like this of Joe? I don't think so.
The crazy thing is, that was probably the least creepy scenario where Trump has asked someone, "Are you having a good time watching?" Also, I like that Trump introduced the Vice President of the United States with, "You know, Mike, our great Vice President. You know, the guy that got the fly on his head." But Trump wasn't the only one getting out there before the debates. President Obama was on the campaign trail for Joe Biden, and last night he spoke at a drive-in rally in Philadelphia. Obama really pulled no punches during the speech. Here he is condemning Trump's behavior as unacceptable for a president.
That's not normal presidential behavior. We wouldn't tolerate it from a high school principal. We wouldn't tolerate it from a coach. We wouldn't tolerate it from a coworker. We wouldn't tolerate it in our own family, except for maybe crazy uncle somewhere, you know. Yeah, he's
He called Trump a crazy uncle, but the truth is he's so much more than that. He's a crazy husband, a crazy father, and damn it, he's someone's crazy son. I tell you what, Obama's looking good, though, isn't he? Look at that. I tell you, brave move. Not many people can pull off wearing a baby blue shirt while giving a speech under lights. I couldn't. There's no chance. I would be beyond paranoid about patches. That's why I wear this jacket all the time. It's like my armpits are crying under here. If I wore a baby blue shirt and only a baby blue shirt, I would do the entire speech like this. Then I'd have to drink water like Trump. Sorry, was I? Could you pull off a baby blue for a speech?
No. I'd look like a college basketball coach who had money on the game. I'd be sweating so bad.
At one point, Obama blasted Trump for embracing conspiracy theories.
You'll be able to go about your lives knowing that the president is not going to retweet conspiracy theories about secret cabals running the world, or that Navy SEALs didn't actually kill bin Laden. Think about that. The president of the United States retweeted that. Imagine. What?
I don't think anything sums up the last 4 years better than... What? What? He said that with Biden, we wouldn't have to worry about the president retweeting conspiracy theories about secret cabals running the world. Sounds exactly like something the head of Illuminati would say. But he makes a good point. He does. It will be so nice not having to worry about the president retweeting conspiracy theories, mainly because we all know that Joe Biden has no idea what a retweet is. He's like, a retweet? Oh, I love them. Those little marshmallows you get at Easter, the retweets. Oh, don't open them. If I have one, I have 5. Now, if all of this has you unbelievably stressed out, tonight's debate, the upcoming election, don't worry, there is a new wellness trend that may be for you. To relieve tension, more and more people, this is true, have started hugging cows. Seriously, apparently, hugging a cow releases a bonding hormone which relieves stress. I mean, it relieves your stress. The cow's like, get this person off me. It's weird, dude. The cows are a great source of wellness. I actually prefer the medium wellness, but... I'm kidding. I'm a vegan. In terms of wellness trends, you can forget about goop. This is moop. by Gwyneth Paltrow. Moop by itself. Barely worked. I might have saved it with Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't know what to tell you. That's the end of the monologue.